Welcome to my presentation. In this presentation, we shall see how to solve an application-related problem. In this example, we are looking at the following type of situation. Let me state this problem, and then we will solve this. Suppose that the total profit in hundreds of dollars for selling X items is given by this particular equation. P of X is equal to 2x to the power of 2 minus 5x minus 6. Let's say that is the equation we have. We want to find the instantaneous rate of change of profit with respect to the number of items produced when x is equal to 2. So to solve these types of problems, we're going to start with recalling the formula we know, the formula for slope, or the formula for the derivative of a function is given to us as the limit as h approaches 0, f of x plus h minus f of x, this whole thing divided by h, like that. So that is the formula we know, and in the second step we're going to substitute the given equation in there, and therefore we can write this one as limit as h approaches 0. We can substitute the function in here now as follows: 2 times x plus h, the whole thing raised to the power of 2, minus 5 times x plus h minus 6. That is the first part of the formula. The second part of the formula is f of x, so we're going to substitute the same function in there. So 2x squared minus 5x minus 6, the whole thing divided by h, like that. Now we're going to expand the terms and then simplify the math. In step number 3, we're pretty much simplifying the math in here. So therefore the limit as h approaches 0, we're going to write this one out as follows. So 2 times, we're going to expand x plus h, the whole thing raised to the power of 2, as x to the power of 2 plus 2 times xh plus h squared, like that. And we're going to distribute the negative 5 to every one of the terms inside the parentheses. Negative 5 times x is negative 5x, negative 5 times h is negative 5h, then we have a negative 6 there. And in the second part of the equation, we're going to distribute the negative sign to every one of the terms inside the brackets. So we can write that as negative 2x to the power of 2, negative times negative is a positive 5x, negative times a negative is a positive 6, this whole thing divided by h. So this is what we have. So therefore now we are ready to simplify the numerator part some more, and the way to do that is as follows: limit as h approaches 0, we're going to distribute the 2 to every one of the terms inside the parentheses. So we have 2x squared plus 4xh plus 2h squared minus 5x minus 5h minus 6 minus 2x to the power of 2 plus 5x plus 6, this whole thing divided by h, like that. Now as you can see, we have some terms which are equal to but opposite in sign. Positive 2x squared and negative 2x squared cancels out. Negative 5x and positive 5x cancels out. Negative 6 and positive 6 cancels out. So therefore we are left with the following expression: limit as h approaches 0. In the numerator we have 4xh plus 2h squared minus 5h. So h is common in the numerator part, so therefore I'm going to pull out h and write this one out as 4x plus 2h minus 5, the whole thing divided by h, like that. As you can see, We have an h in the numerator, h in the denominator, so we can simplify that. We can cancel them out and then write it in its simplified form as follows. Limit of 4x as h approaches 0 plus limit of the function 2h as h approaches 0 minus the limit of this constant number 5 as h approaches 0. So therefore, the limit of the function 4x as h approaches 0 is going to be equal to 4x. The limit of 2h as h approaches 0 is going to be equal to 0. And the limit of a constant number 5 as h approaches 0 is going to be equal to 5. And therefore, this expression simplifies to 4x minus 5, like that. So this is the first derivative of this given function. So therefore, the given function was p of x is equal to 2x squared minus 5x plus 6. Let me state the problem again, this application problem again. Suppose that the total profit in hundreds of dollars for selling x items is given by this equation. P of x is equal to 2x to the power of 2 minus 5x plus 6. We want to find the instantaneous rate of change of profit with respect to the number of items produced when x equals to 2. So if this is the function given to us, we found that the first derivative of this function is equal to 4x minus 5. I'm going to put a box around this. And what we are asked is, when x equals to 2, when the value of x equals to 2, we're going to substitute the value of 2 in the first derivative part of it, and therefore when we substitute the value, we're going to come up with this equation: 4 times 2 minus 5. 4 times 2 is 8 minus 5. 8 minus 5 is going to be equal to 3, and since it is in hundreds of dollars times $100, so therefore this is going to be equal to $300 per item. $300 per item. So to tie it back into the problem, if we want to find the instantaneous rate of change of profit with respect to the number of items produced when x is equal to 2, it is when x equals to 2, the instantaneous rate of change of profit with respect to the number of items produced when x equals to 2 is equal to $300 per item. So this is our answer. This is the way we're going to solve application related problems. Thank you for being with me for these presentations. Thank you. Bye-bye.